And today is the first day of the rest of your life. I hope you get a good shot of the ocean and the sky and the sun behind the clouds. I hope you get a good shot of that, because this is the artwork that God brings us every day. And we do Qigong between the water and the trees. 80% of all the oxygen on the planet is from evaporated seawater, and the other 20% comes from the trees giving off oxygen in all of the major rainforests. So we're here bringing this wonderfulness to you. So what are we going to do different today? Today, we'll take you through some of the internal Qigong exercises. You've learned a lot of the external, but today we're going to do some of the internal. So we're going to review the Earth circle, the microcosmic orbit, and the macrocosmic orbit. So you're going to start with sinking your chi. You're going to elongate your neck. You're going to drop your shoulders. You're going to tuck your chin in. You're going to sink your chi into your heels. You're going to elongate your neck, tuck your chin in, elevate the head, drop the shoulders. Okay, so we're doing 6 deep breaths. That's what we call the Wu Ji posture. So deep breath in, count to 7 as you breathe out. We're going to do that 6 times. So now I'm going to teach you the Earth circle in 3 parts. The first part, you're going to sink your weight into your heels. And then very slowly, you're going to shift your weight from the heels to your toes. And then back to the center of the foot. And then your heels. So you're going to shift your weight into your heels. You're going to roll the weight of your foot to the center, and then to the front part of your foot, and then back to the center, and then back to the heel. And we're going to do that 3 or 4 times. Sink into your heels, center of the foot, press down with the toes, center of the foot, back to the heels. This is awareness of your chi. Now, part 2, we're going to sink into the heels, and now you're going to lift your arms. Now, we're lifting the elbow. We're not lifting the arm, we're lifting the elbow. And as the elbow lifts, you're going to feel yourself being pulled forward. That's when you press down with the toes. And from this point, you're going to expand the shoulders. And then you're going to sink the elbow, and then your hands are going to drop. You're going to lift the elbows. And then you're going to expand the shoulders. Then you're going to sink the elbows. Okay. Part 3 is the breathing. So as you lift, you're going to start to breathe in. And then as you start to go forward, as you feel your weight being pulled forward, you're going to expand your belly. And then when you lift and raise the shoulders, you're going to expand the chest. So you're going to breathe into the belly, then you're going to breathe into the chest. Then when you sink the elbow, you're going to breathe out of the chest. And then when we drop the hands, we're going to compress the belly, okay? So those are the 3 parts. And we're going to practice this 6 times right now. Now, that process then transforms into this. Now, the feet are not leaving the ground. You're rocking back on your heels. You're moving to the front of the foot. Okay, now we're going to go another layer deeper. When you press down with your toes, the calf muscle tightens up, the knee tightens up, the thigh tightens up. So you expand the belly, expand the chest, sink the elbow, collapse the chest, tighten the abdominals. Now your legs are already tight, so all the blood is here. So when you tighten the abdominals, the blood goes to the back, okay? So I'm gonna repeat that one more time. You're gonna breathe in, you're gonna press down with the toes. That's gonna tighten up everything below the knee. And then when you get here and you start to expand the shoulders, that's when you tighten all the way up to the hip erectors, hip flexors. So we tighten below the knee, then we tighten above the knee. Now, when we expand the abdominals, we've already tightened up the blood in the legs. So all the blood is here. And then we expand the abdominals and expand the chest, that fills the blood here. Then we tighten the chest, tighten the abdominals. The blood has no choice but to go to the back. Now your butt muscles are already tight. So now the blood is trapped here. And then when you sink your elbows and your hands drop, then you relax the butt muscles and the blood literally falls down into your legs. So you're squeezing it up, pushing it to the back, and then the blood falls down. So that's what we call the earth circle. Now the bottom of the center of the foot is called bubbling spring. So when you grip the ground with your toes and you move forward, you're literally sucking the chi of the earth like a straw through the bottom of your feet. And then when you roll back and sink, now we're dropping the blood and the chi. So that's what's going on. So now we're going to practice this times now that we understand that the legs are involved in this movement as well. So you're going to breathe out, sink your weight into your heels. You're going to start to breathe in. You're being pulled forward. Press down with the toes. Tighten the calf muscles. And now expand the belly. And now lift the shoulders forward, expand the chest. And now start to sink the elbow. Start to tighten the chest. Start to tighten the abdominals. The butt muscle is tight. Tighten the abdominals. Lift the shoulders. And then sink. And now relax all the leg muscles. Okay? I'll take those sunglasses if you don't mind. Okay, there we go. So we're going to practice that one more time. Sink your chi into your heels. Start to breathe in. You feel the weight being pulled forward. Press down with the toes. Tighten the calf muscles. Tighten the knee muscles. Tighten the thigh muscles. Expand the belly. Expand the chest. Roll the shoulders forward. And now sink the elbow. Starting to tighten the abdominals, tighten the butt muscles, lift, and then drop. Start to breathe in. Rest down with the toes. Tighten the lower leg. Tighten the upper leg. Expand the belly. Expand the chest. Sink the elbows. Tighten the chest. Tighten the abdominals. Tighten the butt muscles. Lift the shoulders. And sink into the heel. Now you're going to have to practice this a lot. But technically, we do that 8 times. And then we switch to swing arms, which you've already learned multiple times. But I wanted you to understand that there was a precedent for the swing arms, which is done really, really slowly. Then that leads to grabbing the chi of earth and pulling it up into the heart. and then breathing out. And then reaching around and grabbing ancestral energy and pulling ancestral energy into the heart. And then pushing it out. Breathe in, and then breathe out. Push the chi out. And then gather the chi into the palm. Breathe in, and then breathe out. And then breathe in cosmic chi. Fill your lungs with cosmic chi. And now push the cosmic chi into your heart as you breathe out. And then breathe in heavenly chi. And then reach up and grab heavenly chi. And now pull heavenly chi into your head, into your heart, and into your body. Take a breath. Bend your knees. Reach down. Grab earthly chi. Pull it in to your heart. And then breathe out and push the chi out. And then breathe in. Grab ancestral energy. Pull that into your heart. And then breathe out. And then breathe in. And then breathe out. And then breathe in. And then breathe out. And then breathe in. And then breathe out. Now wrists forward, 2, 3, 4. Back, 2, 3, 4. Open your fingers. Forward, 2, 3, 4. Back, 2, 3, 4. And then breathe in cosmic chi. And then as you breathe out, pull the cosmic chi into your heart. And then breathe in heavenly chi. And grab it. And as you breathe out, pull heavenly chi. Now, in between each exercise, we're going to do the macrocosmic orbit. You're going to breathe out. You're going to go up on your toes. You're going to breathe in. Pull the chi up the center of the spine. And then you're going to pull it down. You're going to breathe in. Pull the chi up the center of the spine. And then breathe out. You're going to breathe in. Pull the chi up the center of the spine. And breathe out. You're going to breathe in. Go up on your toes. Pull the chi up the center of the spine. And down. Now, I want you to practice that 25 times a day because that's the transition point between each exercise. There's 14 internal exercises. And each day, we're going to focus on 3 of the 14 until we learn all 14 exercises. So, we're going to do a quick review. You're going to grab the energy of earth, pull it into the heart. You're going to grab ancestral energy, pull it into the heart. You're going to grab cosmic chi, pull it into the heart. You're going to grab heavenly chi and pull it into the heart. So earth, heaven, cosmic, and ancestral. The missing is the food and the water that you have control over. And then in another class, we're going to do a whole thing just about how to feed your divine nutrition, okay? Now, there's something called the 5 elements. I call it the 5 transformations. But for simplicity's sake, there's metal, there's wood, there's metal, there's wood, there's fire, there's water, and there's earth. So that's what we call the 5 elements. So we're going to learn one exercise for each of those elements. We may even learn 2 for each of those elements. So the first instinct a baby has when it's born is to suckle. Most people imagine that the first instinct is to breathe, but it's not breathing because they haven't breathed for 9 months. The first instinct is nourishment. So all energy starts with the spleen. All energy starts with the food that you bring in. So you've learned this exercise before. It's called waving hands like clouds. But we're going to do the simplified version of it without the stepping. So your hand is even with your third eye, and your other hand is even with your belly button. And your upper body is going to turn. So you're going to turn, and as your hand drops, your head follows it. So whichever way the hand moves, because the hand is connected to your third eye, whichever way your hand moves, your head is going to move. So your hands are equidistant. So as you drop your hands, your head follows it, and then your eyes are going to switch to the center of the opposite hand, and then you're going to breathe in. And now you're going to turn. You're going to breathe out as you go down, and you're going to breathe in as you go up. And then you're going to turn, and then when you're going to bend your knees, and then you're going to stand up, and then you're going to turn. Breathe out as you go down. Breathe in as you go up. Breathe out as you go down. Breathe in as you go up. Okay, so I want you to just go back into Wuji posture for a second. And I want you to think, what am I worried about? What am I obsessing over? What's really, really bothering me? Because as we do this particular movement, I'm speeding it up now, just so you get the general idea. That's what's going on. But we're doing it really, really slowly. So that's what we're going to do for the internal today.
Shake your hands, move your cheek. Shake your hands, show me what you're working with. Shake your hands, move your cheek. Shake your hands, show me what you're working with. Now drum the sky, side to side. Cheek on side to side. Now drum the sky, side to side. Cheek on side to side. Now drum the earth, side to side. Cheek on side to side. Now drum the earth, side to side. Cheek on side to side. Now shake them to the side, side to side. Cheek on side to side. Now shake them to the side, side to side. Cheek on side to side. Now shake them up. Move your cheek. Shake them up. Show me what you're working with. Shake them up. Move your cheek. Shake them Come on, show me what you're working with. Now lean back. Now drum your lungs side to side. Qigong side to side. Now drum your lungs side to side. Qigong side to side. Now lean forward. Now drum your kidneys side to side. Qigong side to side. Now drum your kidneys side to side. Qigong side to side. Now thump your chest. Side to stomp. Qigong side to stomp. Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now sacral pump. Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now sacral pump. Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now right hand jing. Left hand chi. Right hand shin.
Right hand shin.
Left hand chi.
Left hand chi.
Right hand jing.
Right hand shin.
Left hand chi.
Left hand chi.
Right hand shin.
Right hand shin.
Jing.
Jing.
Shin.
Shin. Chi. Jing. Chi. Shin. Chi. Jing. Chi. Shin. Chi. Jing. Chi. Shin. Chi. Heart. Lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, Jing Chi. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, Jing Chi. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, Jing Chi. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, liver, liver, spleen, liver, right kidney, left kidney, right kidney, left kidney, Jing Chi, Jing Chi. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, liver, liver, spleen, liver, right kidney, left kidney, right kidney, left kidney, Jing Chi, Jing Chi. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, liver, liver, spleen, liver, right kidney, left kidney, right kidney, left kidney, Jing Chi, Jing Chi. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, Jing Chi. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, Jing Chi. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, Jing Chi. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, chi, kidney, Jing. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, chi, kidney, Jing. Heart, liver, spleen, kidney, chi, kidney, Jing. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, chi, kidney, Jing. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, chi, kidney, Jing. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, chi, kidney, Jing. Blue Dragon Qigong. Okay, so I want to explain a couple of things to you. The Jing is the digestive and the reproductive system. The Qi is the circulatory and the respiratory system. And the Shen is the neuroendocrine and the musculoskeletal system. And then the Shen connects to the Jing. So Jing Qi Shen, Jing Qi Shen, Jing Qi Shen. So there's an internal connection. Now, the Shen is the mental intention, focus, and will. You can will yourself to get well, and you can also will yourself to die. You can will yourself to heal a broken heart, and you can will yourself to have a broken heart. That will is okay? So how do you control your will? How do you create self-discipline? How do you create commitment to an ideal, not an idea, an ideal. How do you create that? Well, I'm about to show you. This is a chi baton. This is something that I created many, many years ago. These were handmade specially for me. This is called a Ma roller. It's been used since the 70s. It was originally only this big. And so the Ma roller was used in Japanese yoga practice to balance the energy on either side of the spine, because the spinal erectors are actually tendons, and this would be placed on the tendon, and then you would have to move it yourself. Now, it is quite painful for the first timers. So typically we use rubber balls, 2-pound balls, 1-pound balls, soft rubber balls. There's all kinds of...
You need a bottle.
No. Oh, no, I do not need a model, but thank you very much. I'm glad you got all made up for the...
I'm not made up. I just figured I could render.
So there's something called a footsie roller. So what is, I took the footsie roller and married it to the Ma roller. And now this becomes a massage tool. It also becomes a massage tool for your neck. And you can put your feet on it. You can sit in a chair and put your feet on it, okay? But the thing that I love to use it for is moving meditation. And you've seen me do this with the blue chi sticks. Okay, but this is the original model of the chi baton. Now this weighs a full pound. The blue chi sticks only weigh 10 ounces, okay? But this has weight to it. So you've seen us do this before. You've participated in the moving meditation. And because it has weight, your awareness is really plugged into it because it has weight and commitment. Okay. Now, the underneath hand is going to follow the top hand. So the energy is coming from the top hand. Top hand. So we're stretching, and the subscapularis is connected to the heart. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And we do that 16 times. So now we're going this way. Now we're going to go the opposite way, where the lower hand is guiding. So breathe in, and now the lower hand is going up. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Think that this hand is doing all the work, but it's actually the lower hand, because the lower hand is actually rooted in the scapula, okay? This hand isn't holding anything. So this is what we call an empty hand. This hand is doing the work, okay? This hand, okay? So you have to think about what you're doing in order to do this really, really simple exercise. And therein lies the commitment. Therein lies the discipline. Because the movement is all about the intention. Okay? So you have to intend your heart. You have to do this one simple exercise. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And if you can do this on a daily basis, you cultivate insight. You cultivate intuition with this one event. And once you master those two exercises, then you get to go under the chin and out, and then in, and then out, and then under the chin. In, out, 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 under the chin. Now, nothing in our daily life prepares us for using our shoulders. So unless we do something physically with our arms, like she dance party at the beach, unless we do something like that, we're not going to get the rotational joint movements that activate the lung and the heart. Now, what is the cause of premature death? Is lack of blood circulation. We call that blood stagnation. Western medicine calls it ischemia, which is lack of blood perfusion. So if we do Qigong exercise outside, we can increase blood flow from the heart to the brain 10%. That is a significant amount, because a 3% reduction will cause inflammation. Stagnation causes inflammation. Inflammation causes disease, and disease causes death. So the 5 killers: heart disease, 5 cancers, diabetic complications. Of course, I'm oversimplifying it. There's a lot more detail. But the issue is, the more you increase blood flow to the brain, and you're eating properly and you're breathing properly, the more blood oxygen and nutrients get to your brain, which turns on your immune system. Okay? So I hope that explanation was helpful. So heart and lungs and mind. Intention, will, commitment, self-discipline. I know you want to do it so badly. I know you want to get it right. I know you're more interested in the doing of it instead of the thinking about it. Okay? So I'm going to help you here. This is the direction we want to go. So this is the hand that has to move. So now you have to think, what is it that I'm doing? I want to go in this direction. So this hand has to move. And you have to put every intentional fiber of your being to make this movement. Now we talk about the hypothalamus and the basal ganglion being controlled by the hippocampus. The hippocampus is the decision maker, the director of the energy. But it is the hypothalamus that makes the movements. The hypothalamus controls the autonomic and the peripheral nervous system. And the autonomic nervous system is the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. The sympathetic nervous system is the accelerator. The parasympathetic is the brake. So when we're reactive, we're short-tempered, we're mean-spirited, we say things that we don't really mean with the intention of hurting the other person. And we know better, and we say those mean things anyway. Why do we do that? Because we feel that we're not being heard. And so since we're not being heard, we're going to say something to make sure the other person hears me. Does that make sense? Is that resonating with everyone? Yeah. And this is what our problem is in the world, because we cannot solve the world's problems until we solve our own problems. There is no peace in the world until there is peace in our own heart. Okay, now we're going to go behind the head. Now, the hardest thing for us to do is see the other person's perspective, because we're so full of our own stuff. We can't realize that there's more than one seat at the table. So if there's 8 chairs around the table, if there's 8 chairs around the table,
Drum up your chi. Chi gon' drum it.
if there's 8 chairs around the table and you switch chairs with somebody, you're going to have a different perspective of the room, even though it's the same room and the same people. Your perspective changes, which means your perception changes. So when you shift your perspective, your perception changes. And how do we get to shift the perspective? Is when we alter our attitude. And our attitude is that I'm right and you're wrong. And that attitude creates a wall and not a bridge. So we have to drop the attitude, shift the perspective, and clarify the perception. And that's how we create peace in our hearts and peace in the world. That is my sermon for today. Thank you. Okay.
Wow.
So, we are at the beach, and we are doing our Qi dance party. So, this is called the 6 harmonies. So shoulders, elbow, wrist, hips, knee, ankle. If we can release the tension in our joints, then we can release the tension in our muscles. And if we can release the tension in our muscles, then we can increase the blood flow to the brain from the heart. I can dance forever. Right, Katniss? Katniss can dance in her sleep. She can be dead asleep. Music comes on, she's up. Okay, lean forward, lean back. Lean forward, lean back. Lean forward. This is called dynamic Qigong. Now, arms in the air. Arms in the air. Wave like you just don't care. So throw your shoulders to the side. Okay, now we're gonna work on the legs. So you're gonna shift your weight. You're gonna kick. Now, forward, back. Forward, back. Forward, back, forward. 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 Now, turn around. That's right. I want to see the booty. I want to see the booty. That's right. Shake it. You sit too much. You stand too much. You don't climb enough stairs. You don't run enough. You don't bike enough. You don't skate enough. You don't ski enough. You don't climb enough. You don't jump enough. Shake your booty. Shake it. There we go. Uh-oh, look out, look out. Lane's about to take off. So Katniss, show us the stomach roll. Uh-oh. Oh, look out now. Oh, look at y'all. You got this figured out. Now, lean your head back. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my back and forth. I whip my hair back and my hair. Your neck won't break, I promise you. I promise your head won't break. I know you feel dizzy. Just hold on to something. You won't fall over. Okay, now arms back and forth. Chi dance party at the beach. 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 Turn on your immune system. Turn on your immune system. Turn on your immune system. Bang your heels on the ground. Bang your heels. All right.
Yeah.
How is your mood now? Are you elevated?
I feel like all the energy moving to my hands. Oh, yeah. He's wonderful. Yeah. I'm here every day. Oh, 7:30. Yeah. I used to do Zumba, but, you know, there's a, yeah, no, I'm not missing that. It's a combination. Yeah. I love Tai Chi, but, there's always been slow for me, but giving it a little rhythm, a little dance. Yeah, I love it. Yeah. So what is this called? Is there a name for it, Dr. Love?
Yes, it's called Chi Dance Party at the Beach.
Chi party at the beach.
Chi
Okay.
Dance Party at the Beach.
Woo.
And 7:30 is open for everybody.
Yeah.
Friday, Freebie Friday.
Friday. Okay. And so how much are the classes?
Put Qigong in your game and your life will never be the same. Qigong is what I need so that I can breathe. Qigong is moving slow even though my life is fast. Qigong makes me flow so that I last. Give healing energy a chance. Express Qigong through your dance. Put your hands on your hips. Put your hands on your hips, side to side, Qigong, side to side, Qigong. Now hula to the left, side to side, hula to the left, side to side, Qigong, side to side, Qigong, side to side. Now hula to the right, side to side, hula to the right, side to side, Qigong, side to side. Now bend your knees and dip,
Drum your bum,
spank,
drum
dip,
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 your
spank.
bum.
Now roller
You
skate.
skate.
Qigong, now
Roller skate. Dip your hip.
Now roller skate.
Dip your
Qigong,
hip.
now roller skate.
Dip your hip.
Dip,
Drum.
spank, dip, spank,
Drum.
dip, spank,
Drum your bum.
dip, spank.
Drum your
Now
bum.
backward skate.
Dip your
Qigong,
hip.
now backward skate.
Dip your hip.
Qigong, side to side.
Dip your hip.
Qigong, side to side. Now Harlem shake to the front. Harlem shake to the front. Qigong, now Harlem shake to the front. Harlem shake to the front. Qigong, now Harlem shake to the front. Harlem shake to the front, Qigong. Now Harlem shake to the rear. Harlem shake to the rear, Qigong. Harlem shake to the rear. Harlem shake to the rear, Qigong. Now hands to the sides and bounce now arms to the sides and bounce now arms to the sides and bounce now arms to the sides. Now bounce now fly to the sky. Qigong now fly to the sky. Qigong now fly to the sky. Now open your heart, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now open your heart, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now open your heart, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now open your heart, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now lift your lungs, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now lift your lungs, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now lift your lungs, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now loosen your liver, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now loosen your liver, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now loosen your liver, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now loosen your liver, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now rub your belly, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now rub your belly, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now rub your belly, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now rub your belly, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now bend from the waist, side to side. Ball of chi in your hands. Now clean your kidneys, side to side. Clean your kidneys, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Bend from the waist, side to side. Ball of chi in your hands. Clean your kidneys, side to side. Clean your kidneys, side to side. Qigong, side to side.
Now clean your spine.
You've been warned, you've been told. Don't get sick, don't get old. When you get no sleep and do not breathe, it robs you of your energy. Find your joy, find your peace. Qigong, 7 days a week. Put Qigong in your game, and your life will never be the same. You want to make a change in your life, you got to give up the vice. Give up the coffee, the smoke, the soda, and give up the coke. We got to change the way we eat, the way we sleep, and the way we treat each other.
Qigong.
Qigong. Make a better life for yourself.
Make a better life. We want to give our gratitude to the Most High, Father, Son, Mother Sky, Grandmother Ocean, and Brother Earth. Thank you for all your gifts and treasures. Today is Wednesday, Mercury's Day, the messenger of the gods. May the chi that we have created here today open in hearts to stop judging ourselves as we stop judging others. May we open our hearts with the chi that we have created here today to stop judging ourselves as we stop judging others. Repeat after me. Chi!
Chi!
So!
So!
Be! It!
It!
Thank you. This was an amazing class. Totally improv. Not planned, not rehearsed. So just remember, your health is in your hands. Prevention is the only cure, and Qigong is your best prevention. Thank you.